Let's take a look at our last problem together. And in this problem, I want you to write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line that's parallel to negative 3/4 x plus 3. So what I'm really interested in is my slope here, which is negative 3/4. Parallel means it's going to have the same slope. So I'm going to do negative 3/4 is my new slope, and I want to go through the point negative 3/6. Notice, I don't use the 3 at all. I just use the slope because I'm going to have a new line. Now, since I have a point and a slope, to me, it makes sense to put it in point-slope form because you got a point and a slope, and then I'll convert it. So let's substitute that in. So y minus my y-coordinate, which is 6, equals my slope, which is negative 3/4, times x minus your x-coordinate, so x minus a negative 3. Well, x minus a negative 3 is positive 3, isn't it? So then we'll say y minus 6 equals negative 3/4 times x. A positive times a negative is a negative 9/4. Now I want to get y by itself because I want it to look like a slope-intercept form. So what I'll do is I'll add 6 to both sides. And I'll write my answer down below here. So I'll get y equals negative 3/4 x. And then remember to add fractions, you need a common denominator. So what's 6 with a denominator of 4? 6 times 4 is 24. So negative 9/4 plus 24/4 would be a positive 15/4. Now, no one says you have to do it this way, though. That's point slope. It says slope-intercept. You could have just as well have written this, use your slope-intercept equation to do it. So in other words, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this problem, and you get to pick which way you want to do. So we'll substitute my points for x and y, and I'll solve for b. So y is 6. M doesn't change. It's still negative 3/4. And then x is negative 3. I'm on you. And I'm going to solve for b. Okay, so 6 equals 9/4 plus b. Well, then to get b by itself, I subtract 9/4 from both sides. Remembering that 6 is actually 24/4, so you get 15/4. And that equals to b. Then I can just write my equation. Y equals negative 3/4 x plus 15/4. Whichever way you found easier, I would do it that way. Doesn't really matter. Okay, what I want you to do next then is do your LT8 assignment. Make sure you upload it to Google Classroom, your work that is. And notice you've got some space to show your work here. Maybe not, you might have to use your notebook for some of it, and then just take a picture of your work. There will be some work on this assignment, as you can see from the last problem, and maybe not so much classifying them, but finding if they're parallel or not, or perpendicular, they're going to have to show some work there.